At the end, come out to a junction and we turn left on Westbrook Lane and move over to the right hand side. Just before the no entry signs, ignore the ginnel to the right. We did use that in previous years, but we can use the field. So if you come straight down here onto the field, this is a new entrance for us. Morning. And we're going to go across the right hand side of this field, football field and cricket pitch. Keep to the right hand side all the way down to the pub at the bottom. Like I say, keep to the right because the old Boyle pub is on the right. We go through a gap in the wall, across their car park and out to the road and turn left. So at the other side of the pub car park, cross if you can as soon as you can. We're going down to the roundabout and we're turning right and then crossing over the road around the corner to the right. And then take the first left downhill to the bottom of the road. This is Lister Hill. At the bottom of the hill, cross the road and turn right. And then when you get to Stevenson's, there's a public footpath sign and we turn left just before that big office block and before that bus stop, and you come down here, move over to the right. As we come down this road, there's going to be a barrier which we slip between and then go into an ancient woodland. After going through the barrier, we cross a stream and this has made it a little bit easier. There's some Harris fencing showing us which way to go, so we'll keep that to our right and keep going to the right because we don't go straight on. We bear round to the right and we got this small incline to the top where we meet the railway line and we turn right. And at the railway line we then just keep on this path. We don't go underneath the railway at all. We just stay on this path all the way out to the ring road. So it's probably a good mile or so. Okay, so I forgot about this little bit. You come off the railway a little bit down to the industrial unit and a few houses, and as you come out here you turn left, go up a little bit of a hill and we go through this I don't know what you call it. Well, it's the entrance to the next part of the woods, and follow that round and then we are on this until the ring road. One last turn before the ring road. Don't go underneath the railway bridge, a bit of a crossroads, turn right, you can see the ring road just ahead of you, and keep the barbed wire fence to your right. At the ring road you've got good visibility both ways. Take extreme caution crossing because it's a busy fast road. Right, so like I say, turn left, underneath the railway bridge and turn immediately right. Here we go, public footpath sign, and off we go up here. At the end of that path we've been following the railway line to the right the whole way. Come out to Butcher Hill, turn right, cross over the railway line, and then as soon as we get at the end of the bridge we cross over and carry on down the left hand side of the road. Almost to the bottom, and then we turn off into Horsforth Wood. So just as we round a bend to the right we can enter Horsforth Wood, and there's a public footpath but there's a couple. So what you need to know is we're not taking the first two to the left, we're actually going down to the right to that info board. And when we get there, we're turning left, and then we stay on the woodland path for probably a good half mile or so. When you come to the crossroads, straight across, not going to Abbey Road, continuing on to Vesper Road. When you get to the fork, go up the steps to the left. Doesn't matter too much if you go along one of the others, they will get to the same place eventually, but I find it better to come up the steps here. And then we come out to a path and we turn right, and go out to a road. If you took the the second turn, you would come along there. Don't take the bottom one though, but if you took the one just before the steps, you'd come up there as well. So, and then you're on this road down to the A65. So as you're going down that road, you come to a right turn, Vesper Road, which is the one that takes you down to the A65, and at the bottom we turn left. So after about half a mile, I guess, of the A65, you get to the Vesper Gate pub and you turn left into their car park, and then immediately right through a gap in the wall into a park. And when you're in the park, you need to be heading off to the left of the park. There's a Leeds Petanque Club there and a rugby pitch here, and we need to be heading off sort of almost between the rugby posts and straight up, because we're going across the field. So where there's like this big green gate, this is the entrance to the park. The second one, sneak through just to the left, and then we're going up to that far corner over there. At the moment there's some tracks in the road going up there, but we're going up to that far corner. When you get to the far corner, there's two exits. Take the left hand one, where you can see some white flats up ahead, because we're going to cross the road, go straight up towards those flats. Up Kepstone Rise, onto Kepstone Close, and turn right. Turn right and immediately turn left, going up this little stub of a road, and then onto the footpath beyond. Bear round to the right, railway line on your left, and eventually you will cross the railway line again over a bridge. After you cross the railway line, turn right and turn right again, and keep on the path with the railway line to your right, and just stay on that path until the end of these woods. When you get to the end of the woods, you come out onto Woodbridge Lawn and you turn left and stay on this path going in this direction until you get out to a road that crosses you. can see it bends round to the left slightly and then round to the right. But so when we get to the road, we cross onto the road and go down Queenswood Road opposite. And then we're looking for a path off to the left. It's just at the end of this big hedge as it's dropping down. Here we go, this should be it. There we go. Up here, and at the end of the fence on the right, turn right and follow along the back of the houses. At the end of the fence, turn right and go into Becketts Park. As you follow that sort of grassy path across Becketts Park, you come to a bench, and if you see there's a tree behind the bench and then another tree behind that, if you walk in that line and there's a fence to your right hand side in the distance and there's a clump of trees to your left, you need to go in between the clump of trees and the fence. At the end of the fence on the right, or at least the fence corner, you need to be heading off between the trees diagonally right, and you should be able to see a little path there, and that'll take you out to the next road. Keep going straight on, you go across a little crossroads, and if you keep going on this path, it's a little bit smaller now, but you can see that there's a gap in the fence ahead, in the railings ahead, and that's where you go out and turn right. And then the checkpoint will be just along on the right somewhere. There's some recycling bins, and we normally put it there. It's just a question of where the marshals can get to. But if you come out to the road at this point and look right, you should see the checkpoint with all the goodies waiting for you.